Don't forget to buy some Kung Fu hot dog merchandise from the spread shop link below this video, whether you live in the UK or USA. Hubba hubba!
And now, me swashbuckling hearties and hardesses everywhere, we're gonna... Oh, hang on. Oh. Yeah, all right. Ryuga Gotoku! Like a Dragon Direct presents Like a Pirate Yakuza!
Ahoy, Captain! Today we're going to explore some of the finer points of playing pirate in Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. With its brutal buccaneer brawls, one-of-a-kind crew building,
Oh,
and
hang on.
exhilarating naval combat.
Whoa. Hold on a second. I heard Buccaneers and I saw... Looks like I was positioned in the right place. Oh, my word. And her friend over there and her friends aren't bad either. And I know we get to see a bit more of her later on, but let's carry on, shall we?
Eat lightning and shit thunder with Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Rated R. Starts Friday, June 22nd at theaters everywhere.
Crew building, and exhilarating naval combat. Prepare yourself for an over-the-top high seas adventure for the modern-day privateer. Held
Yeah, the modern-day pirateer, not the modern-day audience.
by you, the one-eyed ex-Yakuza, Captain Majima. So hoist the sails. We're on the hunt for scurvy dogs and legendary treasure.
And you know, I'll say this, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of my absolute favorite games. But when you allow the Japanese folks to reinterpret a mythical folklore, in fact, obviously nothing mythical about pirates, they were real. But it's just interesting how they go back to tradition, to the source material, right? Instead of modernizing it too much to the point where it gets absolutely cringe-tastic. Kick-arse! I wish I could work for SEGA in their marketing department.
Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii's dynamic combat system features two unique fighting styles for a deep variety of devious mix-ups. Deliver explosive
don't mind me, I'm just enjoying
vicious
myself at the
juggles,
moment.
and gravity-defying air combos that generously reward your creativity. With Mad Dog style, channel Majima's muscle memory to slash and stun scallywags into submission. Deliver precise yet powerful combos with speed, agility, and flair. Dodge and block to land destructive counters. Then bust out a heat action and send them below decks. Still standing? Hold down an attack to shiver their timbers with crushing charge moves.
So it is a modern-day Pirate's Tale, which is hilarious because they're obviously walking around in the city, or I would presume Japan or some other part of the world. So that's really, it's such a ludicrous premise, but it actually works because if you've played a Yakuza game, they are absolutely, it's like the twisted, funnier version of GTA without the darkness. There is some darkness sometimes, but quite clearly it has its tongue firmly in its bottom cheeks.
That will have you lightning dashing, whirlwind slashing, and uppercut mashing.
And by the way, I've seen a ton of diversity in the opening 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and it's not being shoved down your throat. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just how you should do it?
That's enough, and you'll end up with a full madness gauge. This is good. Unleash it to summon shadowy doppelgangers, multiplying your destructive force to take down hordes of enemies in a flash. Once you've mastered Mad Dog style, Sea Dog has you dual-wielding cutlass short swords and buccaneer gear to make shock bait of your enemy. Engage at range by throwing your cutlasses like razor-sharp boomerangs to slice through crews. Or use your chain hook to close the gap. Then yo-ho-ho, break out your
And a
pistol
bottle
and
of
blow the
rum.
man down. If you feel the tides turning against you, summon reinforcements with fabled dark instruments
Jellyfish?
and a maxed out madness gauge.
Dark god of the waves. You gotta love a shark. Or a chimpanzee.
Let the dogs off the leash, and the steel really starts singing. Mix up fighting styles with lightning-fast swaps to execute criminally.
I gotta say, the
combos
combat
and
is
give these
hilarious,
clowns
and it's
a
really
hands-on
solid.
juggling lesson.
This is meant to be a AA game, which I can kind of see why it is.
In defiance of rules and gravity, take the fight to the air with Majima's electric jump, a whole new dimension of destruction. Hope you have a frequent flyer program, because you're going to enjoy the air up there. We're keeping this sea shanty short, but there be tales of scattered makeshift weapons to find and wield on the fly, of upgrade paths and precious rings that enrich your abilities, and plenty more to discover as you master a dual combat system as savagely maniacal as the man once called the patron saint.
And now, me hearties, these scurvy sea battles of the sea dogs and the sea
Scoundrels
cats.
this side of the Pacific and scuttle them before they plunder you.
If any of you have played Black Flag, you know how good these ship fights were, and this is reminiscent of that. This was Skull and Bones, the 10-year plus gaming development hell, and when it came out, it just didn't sell anything at all. Ubisoft was saying, oh, that's going to be even better than Black Flag, and it turns out Black Flag was actually the better seafarers game.
You'll find plenty of firepower to affix stern, aft,
A
starboard,
Gatling gun,
and
oh
port.
yes please.
And what's a rocket launcher but a modern-day blunderbuss? Test the waters with a shipload of loadouts. And
I like what he just said then. You get it? Because instead of saying shitload, it's a shipload.
upgrade your arsenal to visit utter destruction upon your foe's collective broadsides. Any captain worth their salt knows to assign crew hands strategically to max out their ship's
Sheep
attack
man.
and defense before
Yippee-ki-yay.
raising the black flag. With dread rivals and fearsome creatures roaming the sea.
I already like that ship there. Is that you can customize it, right? Let me have a look at that. I saw
before
a
raising the
really
black
cool ship design. And for the hard
red
of hearing, I said, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Red sails, blood red sails, and the skull and crossbones with an eye patch. That's really badass. That should be on the t-shirt, funny enough.
And fearsome creatures roaming the seas. It's all hands on deck.
Is that a kraken,
The open
maybe?
ocean
Or
isn't
another kind
known
of sea
for its
monster?
hiding spots. And before long, you'll find yourself in the crosshairs. Take the helm as exhilarating. Real-time naval battles ensue. Quickly maneuver into firing position while avoiding enemy bombardments. Then deliver devastating damage with a volley of cannonballs, maelstrom of bullets,
This looks so much
laser
fun. Oh
blasts,
my god, this is...
or wall of flame. You might even take your hands off.
This looks like the more deranged version of One Piece, right? When I see this footage, that's what I think about. It's like, yeah, because I'm not looking forward to season 2 of One Piece. I heard it's going to be very anti-Trump, if you know what I mean. It's just going to be awful. So you see a game like this from Capcom, I'm like, you know what, bro? Oh, I keep saying it's Capcom, it's Sega. Oh my god. How dare I say that? Sega just one of the most beloved game companies out there. I mean, they've had some recent success, not just with the Sonic 3 movie, but a new Sonic video game as well.
Off the wheel to add a more personal touch to the proceedings. Captain's discretion. Just keep an eye on the health of your crew and ship, or you'll be swimming with the fishes. Deal enough damage to the enemy ship for a guaranteed death sentence. Or set a collision course. Issue the boarding command to take down the captain face to face in all-out crew versus crew deck battles.
This is absolutely hysterical. Wow. I saw some big titty mamas there. What's going on? Wow. Let's go back there again. Hey, there she is. Ingleton. Whoever she is. Well, I like who she is.
A pirate's life isn't just about sending your foes to the briny deep, but it is a highlight.
Oh man, who's the mamacita with the cannon? Holy shit, man. Sega, you know what you're doing. You absolutely do, and I applaud you for it.
Once you've got a few notches on the gangplank, set a course for further adventure.
It's like Mad Max on the seas. Island hopping.
Welcome to your home on land, Rich Island, a remote fishing village where you wash ashore with no memory or much else to your name. Local island boy Noah Rich, feline friend Goro, and family take you in and become the first allies of your pirate adventure. Thanks to them,
I like the feline
Rich Island
friend.
is the place to rest up,
Any more friends?
restock
Or the
supplies,
feline variety?
reorganize your wardrobe, and rehabilitate any animal friends interested in the pirate life. But the real action can be found on Madlantis, a secret criminal hideout born from a ship graveyard and ruled by ruthless pirate lords. Set a course to find a cabin.
Okay, that's the kind of hideout I want to be in.
In this pleasure district, bustling with activities. Set a course for Hawaii. To take in all the sights.
Hey,
Sounds.
hang on. I see some thirsting going on here. Look at that mama there in the bikini. My goodness. I mean, you should be able to walk up to her. Maybe she can't talk back to you, but the whole point is you can stand, stare, and carry on your merry way, me hearties.
To take in all the sights, sounds, and activities that await a pirate of leisure such as yourself. Just be sure to dress up.
Sega, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. But this I call flamboyant, not the other stuff that Xbox loves to do on a daily basis.
Before heading down.
マジラブラブラブ愛しのプリンセス大好きなのさ今後生で生きてるみたいに君を浴びなきゃこれで
Hello, Mama. Street Fighter, cool.
Whether you're surfing the streets, market, over 100 salty dogs are...
Well, those are two salty dogs I would like to get to know a lot more personally, if you know what I mean. Ooh, when they said shipmates, I didn't think they meant these three right here.
just waiting to sail under Majima's Jolly Roger. Train your Goro pirates into a ship-shaped wrecking crew by deepening your bonds through song, drink, adventure, and victory. Yes, this game is canon, and you're going to need a lot of them.
This is the most fun I've had watching a trailer this week. It's been absolutely wonderful. So well done, Sega. And if I dare to say Capcom at some point during this video, slap my face once, slap it twice, because I am an absolute slapper when it comes down to the brass tacks of things. But very quickly, folks, let's just walk on over to SteamDB, because I want to give you a current position of where this game actually stands. So 20th of February of this year is getting released. At the moment, it's only got 12,741 followers. How is that even possible? 112 in the wish lists, but I think that's going to go up very, very shortly. And 124 in the top sellers right now. But I meant there's a lot of anticipation for this game because Capcom have Monster Hunter Wilds coming out as well in the same month. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Sega fares with this one. I think they're going to do really well, to be honest. I think there'll be a lot of people playing this on Steam. If I get a chance, I'll try to join in, because being a YouTuber and playing video games and even managing to watch a couple of films on the side it's a lot to cram into one complete day or week. There's so much going on. And honestly, folks, when I saw this drop yesterday, I thought I had to give you guys, I owe you guys an absolute reaction, because a lot of you will be asking for me to do that. And there you go, folks. The best life is a pirate's life on the high seas. And if you bump into any seamen, well, sail the other way, if you know what I mean. And on that one, folks, if you were me and if I were you, I'll see you Buccaneers for the return of my next video.
Tune in next time, Space Freaks, and hear your doobry go ping in the next gripping installment of
Kung Fu Hot Dog.